Hey drifters, are you ready to ride? You're listening to Drifting Riders Radio. Thank you so much for being with us here again on this week's episode of Drifting Riders Radio. On this week's episode, we're going to be talking about the last song on the record, Under a Deep Blue Sky. And that is also the title of the new record, as I mentioned last week. Now, this song, it dates back to that year. Ooh! Way back in the day when this record was being planned originally, and we were coming up with songs like Top Country Blues, which we hope you've all heard by now, and we hope you love as well, and other songs like Mediterranean Nights and Truth. In those original days, this record was only going to be a 5-song EP. Then, one day, I was sitting on the beach, way back again in that year again. Ooh! And I had the idea to expand out the concept of this record to make it even bigger, even better, even bolder. And that is where we came up with the title for this song, Under a Deep Blue Sky. Now, naturally, sitting on the beach, staring out at the beautiful ocean, some surf influence got involved in this song. So this song has a few things going on there, a little bit different than our other songs. And I think that surf vibe, it creeps its way into the song real cool. Now, as a fun side note, I didn't mention this before in the other videos, but a few other things came up that day that were real interesting as well too. For one, came up with the idea for Sandblasting, and for another, the idea for Different Day. Man, this album changed so much with time, and we came up with even more songs afterwards, ones like Desert Highway and Drifting Riders that all wound up on this record. The concept changed so much because of what happened that day. So much so that there's actually a secret song, an 11th song that won't be on the record. Maybe you'll hear it one day, maybe you won't. Something you might have to look forward to in the future. I hear it might be another song about nomads. No more songs about nomads! Anyway, that's enough of listening to me ramble on and on about other things in this song. Now, I think it's a great time instead to go ahead and jump on in and let's hear the world premiere exclusive clip of Under a Deep Blue Sky.
Under a deep blue sky, under a deep blue sky.
Now those are some of the best dance moves that I've ever seen in my life. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the lyrics a little bit for Under a Deep Blue Sky. This song's supposed to be a little bit more uplifting. It's a little bit more fun, a little bit more jangly. And the message of this song is ultimately a simple one. It's about accepting the difficulties and the challenges that we all go through in life and finding a way to get through it all and still put a smile on your face at the end of the day. And it's also about realizing that even if we got exactly what we all want in life, there would still be new challenges that we'd have to figure out. So in the end, you might as well just enjoy the moment, have a little fun, and go ahead and get under a deep blue sky. Now, I think this is a great moment to go ahead and hear a little live acoustic clip of Under a Deep Blue Sky for the very first time ever.
Where do you come from? Under the bridge on top of the mountain, right away in the sea. Where do we come from, or where do we go? Always finding our way back under the deep blue sky in front of magic blue sea. Take a ride, champagne surf along with me.
Well, fellow riders, we just want to thank you all again so much for being here with us for this week's episode of Drifting Riders Radio. Now, as you may have guessed, this is the last song on the new record. So what comes next? Good question, I say. As it turns out, the new record is finally coming out tomorrow. So we will be posting links all over the place to make sure that everybody can hear the record and hopefully enjoy it just as much as we had fun making it. Going forward, we think that there's going to be a bunch of new episodes of Drifting Riders Radio as well. It might be a little bit different than what these previous 10 have been, including this one, of course. But we think that we have some interesting ideas that are going to make this a whole heck of a lot of fun to continue this journey with all of you in the future. In the end, we see this as a fun adventure that we can all continue on together. Come with us, fellow riders. We're going to have a great time together in the future. Thank you so much for being here with us. As always, do all that liking and subscribing and, the sharing and the commenting and all that fun algorithm stuff. If you can do all that, it helps us a whole heck of a lot. And we'll see you all very, very soon, fellow riders. Oh, yeah.
Into the light of a fresh new day, the purple gives way to blue.
This has been a Drifting Riders radio production.
The river
Drift with us.
of possibility stretches to eternity. Don't let a minute go astray. Genius at work.
Genius at work.
Woo!
Okay, good. That's great. That's exactly what I wanted. Thank you.